Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel, your home for crypto news and interviews. I have some big updates to share with you all. I want to talk about the Bitcoin closing price for the week. We have a bit of a green candle being formed here and what that could mean. In addition, I want to talk about the Sologenic Airdrop that's upcoming to Solo token holders and XRP holders. We have an update on the ratio distribution that I want to share with you guys. In addition, I want to talk about the SEC Ripple lawsuit. We have some updates from Charles Gasparino at Fox Business. I also want to talk about Bitcoin, the amount that has been mined so far, and that is 90%, which is very bullish, which means the difficulty rate over the next 100 years is going to be very interesting. So I want to talk about it. The mayor of Jackson, Tennessee is offering something cool in along the lines of 401k with Bitcoin. And we have a bunch of other crypto adoption news I want to share with you guys. Before we get to it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by Algorand, which is building the future of finance. I believe Algorand is going to be one of the big winners coming out of this crypto market. I hold Algo tokens. It is why I selected Algorand to be the official sponsor of the Thinking Crypto channel. Many of you know I've held Algorand for a while. I've been earning rewards and so forth. But Algorand is getting significant adoption. They are, for example, being adopted by the city of Miami to track air quality in the city. Borderless Capital has launched a $500 million algo fund. NFTs are being built on the Algorand blockchain, SOAR central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. And both Michael Arrington and Anthony Scaramucci's hedge funds have placed hundreds of millions of dollars into the Algorand system or ecosystem to help build it out. So very bullish. If you would like to learn more, please visit algorand.com. All right, if we look at the crypto market cap right now, Bitcoin did peak over 50K for the closing weekly candle, but the price has pulled back about $2,000 and it's now below $49,000, and Ethereum is back under 4,000. So it's still the patience game, the waiting game here. If we look at the weekly chart here, we see that weak green candle was formed for the week that ended today, of course. And then obviously we have a new week that's starting and it's starting red, but that does not mean it's going to end red. So what I want to see this week is for this weak red candle that's forming here so far to flip green and we build support levels working our way upwards. Because I do believe we are still in a bull market. I do believe Bitcoin still has a run left in it. How long that takes is the question, the big question, right? Because look at what happened after the big pullback in what was May, and then that went into June and then into July. So almost 3 months, guys, where we were in that corrective phase, and this respective corrective phase could go on for a month or two, right? We have to be or prepare mentally for that and to hold through this respective correction, because I do believe we have not seen a blow off top. We have not seen mania phase yet. And many macro investors are also calling for this. There, I interviewed Raoul Pal recently. He's expecting a blow off top middle of next year. And one person who's been calling for a lengthening cycle long before all of this, even years ago, is Benjamin Cohen of Into the Cryptoverse. He's been calling about this, but he tweeted out the following. He said Bitcoin may be down 26% from the all-time high, but we just had a plus 1% weekly candle, so we have that going for us, which is nice. So same sentiment I was saying all week. We want to see us close on that green candle, right? On a green ending of the week, so to speak, so we can build on that. Let's jump to the Sologenic news I want to share with you guys. So Bob Ross, who I've interviewed on the channel recently, Sologenic is, of course, doing an airdrop to both Solo token holders and XRP holders. They're launching an NFT marketplace. And of course, the Sologenic decentralized exchange is built on the XRP ledger. So it's efficient, fast, so on and so forth. And so will that NFT marketplace be built on the XRP ledger. So they're doing a huge airdrop. Like I said, I interviewed Bob not too long ago, and we talked about all the details regarding this. And that interview was some 2 weeks ago. And I'm certainly participating. I'm doing the trust line to my XRP and essentially waiting for the snapshot, which is on December 24th. And the distribution will be in January. So Bob tweeted the following: running a quick snapshot test for the airdrop preparation. And here's how the ratio approximately looks. Total XRP claimed around 7 billion. Total solo claimed around 65 million. Airdrop ratio as of today, approximately 0.013 solo per each XRP holding, and approximately 1.54 solo per each solo holding. Now, clearly they said here, subject to change. So I'm looking forward to getting this token, guys, because I do believe it has some great value. And Bob continued here saying there's more XRP in circulation than solo. It's notable to mention that considering this current spot prices, the airdrop ratio translates to about 6% additional gain for XRP holders and can potentially go higher. I don't consider this low for XRP holders at all. So he's absolutely right. There's more XRP holders than there are solo token holders. So at the end of the day, this is free money. We can't complain here. I know some people were anticipating higher, but I personally wasn't really thinking of a number because I know we just have to wait and see. And look, there's still time, right? So if you guys would like to get this free solo token, you just have to go through the process they've outlined in their blog post and get your free solo tokens. Why not? It's free money. So I'm looking forward to this. And Sologenic is getting some big coverage and listings. The solo token was officially listed on the BuyTrue exchange. And I think we're probably going to see more listings because of this distribution and because of the NFT marketplace they're launching. So I'm excited about that. And you can see here the NASDAQ, they did an article on them saying 3 reasons to buy Sologenic and so forth. So this is getting a lot of coverage, a lot of visibility. And I'm excited about this. Like I said, it's free money. I can't complain. At the end of the day, I just want to be airdrop my tokens. And they also are planning something cool for a launch on December 20th, which we don't have the full details yet, but it sounds like it's going to be promising. Maybe it's some staking, I don't know, or delegating, something to earn probably. And by the way, here you can see Upbit also listed the solo token. So very excited about this, and hope you guys are participating to get your solo tokens as well. Like I said, it's free money, and why not, right? All right, moving ahead, guys. Look at this from Charles Gasparino of Fox Business. He tweeted the following: the great New York Post graphics department. So what is he talking about? For those of you listening on the podcast, there's a article titled "Ripple Effect: SEC Case versus XRP, a bit of a double standard." So of course, calling out the conflicts of interest and the hypocrisy by Gensler, Jay Clayton, and these guys. So you have the printed version, and then Charles also released a digital version titled "SEC Case Against Ripple Labs for XRP Crypto Sale, a Bit of a Double Standard." So similar title, but obviously a bit different from the print versus the digital. But the TLDR here, guys, is that more pressure, more calling out of the conflicts of interest, the hypocrisy on the SEC's part. And I don't care if you don't hold XRP, if you hold Cardano and Chainlink and whatever else you hold in the crypto market, you want Ripple to win here. You want the SEC to lose power. You don't want Gensler to gain more power because we already see it. They went after Terra Luna. They blocked Coinbase lending. They're going to go down the list and go after cryptocurrencies, not because there's scams, but rather they want to control the market and slow it down. We've talked a lot about this. So this is great, guys. This is the publicity that we want and need. Now, Empire Oversight. I shared the news with you guys that the SEC is being sued by them because of the conflicts of interest. The SEC is hiding a lot of information, right? Because they're trying to cover up for Jay Clayton and William Hinman. Well, the guys there, they're suing them. And I will be interviewing the founder and the president of Empire Oversight this week. So I'll be bringing you guys that interview. We're going to talk about all of this, what details they have, what's the next steps. Because this is important. These guys are whistleblowers, they're researchers, so more power to them. We need our public officials to be accountable, to represent us, not to take our tax dollars and go do all kinds of conflicts of interest and backdoor deals and under the table deals, right? That is not what we want. In addition, guys, this weekend I did an interview with the guys who are doing a documentary on the SEC Ripple lawsuit, and they're from Vanilla Studios. Here's a photo on Twitter that I posted. Great guys. They interviewed SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce as well, and they're going to be interviewing Attorney John Deaton, I believe, tomorrow. So this documentary should be coming out in a few to maybe 3 to 5 months, I would say. We'll see. But once again, more publicity, more pressure on Gensler and the SEC. We want them to lose power. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe the SEC has a mission to protect retail investors, and that is to stop scams. But clearly, they're overreaching on that, right? They're going after legit companies and crypto projects, and it's because they're protecting the incumbents. So they have moved away from their core mission of protecting retail investors. Warren Davidson, Congressman Warren Davidson, great man, great visionary for the crypto market. He talked about his Token Taxonomy Act in a tweet today. Some folks in the XRP community were asking him about Jay Clayton and the SEC and so forth. And he tweeted in response, "I introduced the Token Taxonomy Act in 2018 and have been working to get it passed since then. This is one of many hearings that illustrate why Congress still needs to pass a law providing clarity for innovators, investors, and regulators." So he clearly sees it, right? And we saw Congressman Tom Emmer, who I've interviewed. He said XRP is not a security. Former CFTC Chairman Chris Giancarlo has said XRP is not a security. I've interviewed him a couple of times. These people recognize what's happening. Now, Warren Davidson is not going to come out and talk about the lawsuit in detail, but clearly he's saying the solution is Congress has to act. That is the way to fix this. I had this theory for years. I was talking about it. I even remember asking Brad Garlinghouse in an interview about this, and it's clear. The only way to stop Gensler and the SEC is for Congress to update the laws and put the SEC in their rightful place and limit their overreach. That's the way to fix this. So let's hope, guys, Congress can move past something like the Token Taxonomy Act and get this going. All right, let's move to Bitcoin. Check this out, guys. 90% of the 21 million Bitcoin supply has now been mined. I honestly, I haven't been keeping track of this, but it kind of blows my mind that 90% have been mined already. Very interesting. So only 10% left to be mined over the next 119 years. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. So what does this mean? So 90% mined. You have a lot out in the market, but some have been lost. I think there's millions that have been lost, honestly, with people who didn't know about what this was going to be, lost hard drives, lost computers, lost private keys, just all kinds of weird things, hacks and so forth, and people forgot their private keys, like I said before. So now that the institutions are here and Bitcoin mining has been booming in the United States and around the globe, we're seeing miners are holding on to their Bitcoin. I think there's just going to be a massive scarcity impact, supply and demand economics on the price, and like never before is what I'm trying to say. Supply and demand economics have been playing out for Bitcoin's price for a long time, but it continues to grow. The demand for it is growing, and the value is going to increase, especially with a lot of folks using it as a store of value, digital gold. They're not using it necessarily as a currency or they're holding it in their portfolio. A lot of these corporates, hedge funds, and so forth. And the difficulty rate is going to increase in the mining. So you're going to have to, the energy that's going to be used, and there's only going to be a limited amount that's going to be put out. It's very interesting, guys, what's happening here. So, the next 100 years, it's almost, I can't even like fathom it, because I guess, I don't want to think about getting older, but it's pretty amazing how the algorithm that's built into Bitcoin, the halving, will cut that supply, and why it's going to end up taking, over 100 years to complete. So the big takeaway here is this is going to have huge impact on the price. As we've seen with the history of the market, Bitcoin leads the market. It's the rising tide that lifts all boats, and all coins will follow it. On that note, Dan Tapiero, who I've interviewed, big time institutional investor, he's now raising his third crypto fund, which they're targeting a value of $500 million. He tweeted the following. He says, "This is what hyper Bitcoinization looks like. It's still early. Moon still awaits Bitcoin." So he's also one of those guys who's looking at the lengthening cycles, that this thing is not over yet. And the chart that he shows is some Galaxy Digital Research. Bitcoin network settles more than $12 trillion in 2021. Pretty amazing. And you just see the growth, the exponential growth compared to years below. I mean, years ago, you just look at 2017, which was at 2.7 trillion. Now we jumped to 12.41 trillion. That's pretty amazing. And I tweeted at him about when does he think we see the blow off top, and let me show you his response. He says, not sure yet, but it hasn't started yet on Bitcoin or ETH. No massive upward volatility present yet. So once again, he's also of the mindset that this thing is not over yet. Look at this adoption news. The employees of the city of Jackson will soon be able to get their 401k retirement savings in Bitcoin. Mayor Scott Conger, who I've interviewed on the channel as well, he's similar to Mayor Francis Suarez, where they're looking to make his respective city crypto friendly. I love this. We're seeing game theory play out with different mayors and now jumping in. The mayor of New York. I think we've seen the mayor of Austin talk a bit about this. So this was so bullish. And remember, it starts with Bitcoin, then they open up to other cryptos, right? So very, very bullish. And this is a sign of things to come. Finally, I hope those of you who follow the Prime Minister of India on Twitter. I personally don't, but if you do, I hope you didn't click on the links he tweeted out. Here, India's Prime Minister Twitter account was hacked this morning. It tweeted that Bitcoin was legal tender in India, and then, of course, provided a scam link, most likely for you to go send them, 0.1 Bitcoin or 0.01, and we'll send you back 100 Bitcoin. Typical scam. I hope you guys don't fall for these things. If you see anyone saying, "Hey, send me some crypto and I'll send you back 1,000 more of that crypto," don't believe it. Please don't fall for that. If it just seems too good to be true, it probably is. So guys, that's the news. Let me know what you all think about this, and look out for that interview, guys, with Empower Oversight, because we're going to get into the details of this lawsuit against the SEC. And remember, it doesn't matter if you're an XRP holder. This is important. This is about the entire crypto market. We need to de-arm the SEC and Gary Gensler and what they're trying to do. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.